Sheehan. I'm here with Andy Ryan of Team Ryano ahead of Cage Warriors Dublin. Cage Warriors 161 in the RDS Arena this Saturday night. There you are there.
Yeah.
When was that taken?
A while ago.
How are the lads looking ahead of the
lads
fights?
looking good, yeah, sharp.
Yeah, so we've got Ger, James and Solomon.
Yeah, so they're looking good. And we had 4 originally, had we? Someone got injured. No?
No, well, Adam Derby's over in...
Oh, Adam Davis, who we thought we would have him on, yeah, he's in the States enjoying
How's he getting on over there? So,
yeah, brilliant,
it's
unbelievable.
the MMA Fight Academy over in San Diego.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable opportunity.
Yeah.
Someone to fly over to the States, train full time, and live in San Diego. You know, it's unbelievable. Imagine me,
sending selfies back over to
yeah, non-stop, yeah, he's on the videos all the time, yeah. You know, he's enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. I was just saying on your... Oh, lights after gone off there, that's all right. On your achievement for Jiu-Jitsu, you were presented with an award there.
I'm not usually a big fella thing for all that stuff, but as I thought it was a nice touch from Barry and Henrique and the Jiu-Jitsu community. And I suppose you do have to look back and say, you know, it's since the 90s I'm involved in it, and it's nice to be recognised. Like I had Chris Bowen, Tom King and Paddy Howland and other guys come over to me and, you know, said, thanks very much and congratulations. So, you know, maybe make a bigger deal of these things than I should, you know.
But that's it, like, I mean, I kind of almost say a joke with you because you're a jokey person.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It is I'd say looking back from where you came from to now, it's probably pretty mad to look back at.
Yeah, it is, yeah. When you think of what we had and what we were doing, you know, and when you go out to that competition there yesterday and the level of professionalism was unhuman, you know. I suppose I'm glad to have a little part in the, you know, the growing of that, you know. So
yeah, absolutely, a big part, and of course you have a big part in shaping these young lads' careers now moving forward. Yeah. Let's talk about James first. He's obviously coming off the loss to Oban.
Yeah.
How's he firing ahead of this one?
Yeah, he's good. He always fires well for all the, you know, trains hard for all these fights. I think with the Oban fight, Oban is an intelligent fighter, and he made James make mistakes. He made James run after him. James was just planting the feet and saying, okay, look, you know, come to me. So, you know, it was a good tactical fight on Oban's part, and I think James was trying to impress too many people and thinking if I win this I'll get a title fight and whatever else, you know. Could have slowed it down a little bit. But he's looking good, you know, and I think any fight for James is going to be a tough fight, the level of fighter he is, you know. And I'm looking forward to Saturday.
What do you want for James over the next little while? Like, is it slow and steady? Is it like, you know, I talked to him there, he's talking about if he wins this fight, and I think he's well within his rights to call for it. If O'Neil Brown wins that title, he's a win over him.
Yeah, I think James should have been getting the title fight anyway. You know, okay, the slip, one loss against Oban. Lads are sort of saying they were the title fight. You know, Oban's gone to UFC. I think James was not as if he went out and got destroyed. You know what I mean? It was a tough fight. I think realistically, I'd love to see James in the UFC. You know, I think he deserves to be. Like maybe that's half the problem. He hasn't melted and shouted. You know, he's sitting in the back row. But look, I think he could take that title next year, early next year, and see what happens. UFC coming to Dublin.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed.
You know, I think he'd be a great fight on it.
Yeah. Do you think, you know, when it comes to the UFC, it seems they're trying to funnel lads through this contender series? Obviously,
yeah, I understand that.
It only comes around, but it presents some issues in a couple of ways, and one in the scheduling, because it's you know, it's the summertime. We're coming probably towards the end of it now, and then there might not be, you know, it's not going to be around for another while. What do you make of that route into the UFC?
Yeah, I think it's a great business thing from the UFC. You know, it was the Ultimate Fighter, wasn't it? And you were coming through this, and I think for them is that they're looking and picking who they want. They're coming. They're gonna look at you. Okay, they're getting great reports about you. Okay, come out here and let's have a look. Let's see, can you do it before we make that commitment to you? But I still think they still need to sign guys in countries that are, you know, doing well. You know, the Paul Hughes's and fellas like that. You know what I mean? And I think if they come to Dublin, I think James will fight anybody. Yeah. I think he's good enough to fight anybody, and that wouldn't bother me, you know.
What do you think of that Paul Hughes main event, actually?
I think it's a great fight. I think it's a tough fight. I'd like to see what Paul is like at that bigger weight. But he's a good athlete, isn't he? You know. Yeah. Surprised he wasn't on the UFC card this year.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were. Ger Harris is now fighting under the Team Ryano banner. We just spoke with him there.
Yeah, he's settled right in.
Yeah, how's he fitting into the gym?
Yeah, really easy. He'd been here doing a little bit. A couple of his camps, he came out here for sparring with Neil. Him and Neil got on very well. and he gets on with the lads there. There's a few light lads here, Jamie Bissett and Lewis and Paddy Morden and Solomon that he can train with. So he hook up a train and, you know, mix it about. So yeah, he's settled in. Yeah, he's doing well. He's a good asset to the gym, I have to say.
Of course, you're the head coach here.
Yeah.
Neil Seary was a flyweight, and they have kind of similar fighting styles, I would say, even as well. Like, has he been quite hands-on with Ger when it comes to
he has. Yeah, he does a lot with them outside of class time. They meet up. Neil does that with all the fighters. He meets them after work. So he meets a couple of guys, does a bit with them. Yeah, so he's always hands-on. But he was hands-on with him when he wasn't part of the team, you know. So he's like that with everybody.
Yeah. Solomon, I thought it was the best performance of his career. You know, he's still a young career. He's only transitioned over from the amateur scene, but I thought he looked brilliant on the Dublin card.
He looked brilliant, but I think he could have finished the fight in the first round.
Okay.
And he's got to believe in himself a little bit more. He's dying in my hands. He's very good wrestling, and he's very good jiu-jitsu. You see him at the jiu-jitsu tournaments, you know, and he's very good. So I think he should believe in himself a little bit more. He should be putting fellas like that away. That guy's a tough guy, but I think Solomon's at a different level, and he should be putting guys away.
Is that the advice, I guess, that you're kind of giving him coming in here?
Yeah, go and implement your game. Some like lads get caught up worrying about what the other guy is going to do. We made that big mistake with Serbia in Ukraine, you know, worrying about the guy he was doing, footlocks. Sure, he got footlocked in 50 seconds, I think, you know. So concern yourself what you're good at and go and put it on them. And I've told the lads that, you know.
Yeah. We talked about being kind of recognised for jiu-jitsu at the start, and looking back, you've also been involved in all of the kind of historic nights in Irish MMA throughout the years.
Yeah.
Cage Warriors, they're not in the Tree Arena this time. It's a smaller venue, 2,000. We had Graham Bullen on the L Triangle. He said it's about 2,000
Yeah, perfect.
fans.
Great.
What do you make of that? Like, obviously, is this kind of like a throwback almost to, like, maybe not quite the Nights of the Helix, but those smaller, more intimate venues?
Well, if Cage Warriors didn't come to the Helix, I don't think we would have having Conor, Neil, Cattle Pendant, Ash Daly, all them people in the UFC, you know, Reds are all them. I don't think it would have happened, and I wouldn't have opened the gates up for the bodies that are going through now. And I don't think I would have put Ireland on the MMA map like it did. Like, they were super nice. There was great fights there. Like, there was great guys coming out from America to fight in them cards, and I think the top guys in Europe, top UK and Irish guys were on it. And it gave them a good platform where they could be the superstars, you know. They're tough fights. It was great shows. Like, I love the Helix nights. Like New Year's Eve, the packed out. They could have filled that 3 times over, you know. So I think if we get that back, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah. Last 2 questions. Any advice for Paul Redmond on commentary?
No, he does a good job.
You don't coach him along, no?
No. He does that with me. You know, he's good. He's doing well.
That's fair enough. And what can we expect from Team Ryano this weekend?
Well, hopefully 3 good wins. That's what we want, you know. We're not the big team like we used to be. I think we're on the rebuild. I think the big teams now, FAI and Team KF are the big teams, the great bodies. SPG have a huge number. So the lads we do have, they're all sharp, I hope. And they are. We've got them on Cage Warriors this weekend, and we've got a heap of lads on next week on that Anthony Pettis fight show in the UK. So yeah, we're on the James Sheehan is leading the charge, you know, of the Team Ryano.
Would he be, I suppose, the captain of the team?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay. Who's the lad? This is actually the last question. Who's the one lad or girl to keep an eye out for from Team Ryano that's people probably don't know of yet?
I think Lewis Bourne. Lewis.
He's got a fight next week.
He's had an up and down amateur record. A lot of these fights he loses. Like Jamie Bissett, a lot of the fights they're split decisions or very close fights. Sometimes they don't implement what they have trained with. You know, sometimes they hold back a little bit. I think they're 2 bodies, Lewis and Jamie Bissett.
Absolutely. Well, look, I'm looking forward to seeing all the Team Ryano lads. James. I forget names now. James, Ger, and Solomon this Saturday night, Cage Warriors 161, the RDS Arena in Dublin. Tune in to UFC Fight Pass. Andy, appreciate the time.
Looking forward to it.
And we'll chat to you again soon. See, I had him there.
Thanks.